What's up, man? The title of the video is there was no slavery. You feel me? There was no slavery. You feel me? All that slavery stuff, all that stuff in slavery that they did was just a lie. Trying to get me, trying to deceive me. The goal is not to deceive y'all. They know that you guys knew what was going on, but you were the world. You were in the world. By the time Solomon said everybody was living in their land, everybody was fruitful. Now cue that to when Solomon died, they took over. And the false pastors and the false teachers, they reigned. You feel me? They created their own land. You feel me? And they created an America. You feel me? For top of dollar. And they created Africa to the continents. You feel me? And demons went out, creating and destroying things and terrorizing people. You feel me? The whole concept of slavery was to take history so that way I would not know what really happened. Because after, even the Bible was rearranged and was rewarded to try to correspond with the history of man, of this mankind. You feel me? They said that after Christ, after Christ, when I first came, they kept living their life. They kept living their life. This pastor killed me and kept living their life. That was when they were ruling. After Solomon, they were ruling. So they killed me and kept living their life. Because I was there. You feel me? They killed me. They killed me and kept living their life. You feel me? Now, how did they get slavery if everybody was in their section? The this was here, the Aztec, the Native Americans were here. Tapadolino, they were here, ruling, and then modernized, try to rule. You feel me? They evolved. You feel me? They created all this, you feel me? To try to create a ruling party. You feel me? Hoping they will promote the rule that they want. They want to have all these ruling governments, and all the different ruling governments. Because some of them went to various places and started the governments, a government body, a governing body. You feel me? And started ruling. A lot of these false men of God. You feel me? So they rule on the top of dollar and Pastor Chris. You feel me? They are the top ruling body. You feel me? The man of lawlessness and the great prostitute. You feel me? So why is it that the narrative of the slave the African slave trade. Rather that narrative, the African slave trade was taken by Europe when these people were in charge with demons. They were ruling with demons. So who was slave trade? Only the Bible said they were selling souls. They were selling people's souls. So they were selling people's souls. These men, and the woman of God was selling people's souls. They would shift people over the years as they came in. They would shift people and selling people's souls. If you're selling people, if you're not selling people, if you're for money, if you're, so, because people were hungry, they kept people hungry, they ate all the money, and they wasted all the money. Over the years, they wasted all the money. So when they found out the king was about to be born, they tried to change the way that they were ruling. They tried to make it sense different things, different ruling structures. And this one ruled this way, this one over here rules a certain way. Like, the Asian rules differently. You feel me? The Africans rule differently. The Europeans rule differently. The Persians rule differently. You feel me? The Americans rule differently. The Australians, the Antarcticans, you feel me? They try to rule. They try to set different structural rule. Even with the aliens rule differently. You feel me? So they were trying to push their rule, and they were trying to push a democracy, talking about a kingship. You feel me? Talking about equal rights, trying to give people equal rights. So they brought everybody to America to try to play equal rights. Where they would bring me there, and then I would leave there and be happy, and they would treat me. You feel me? And then they would slave me and treat me. So that's what it did, y'all. There was no slavery. If I was slavery, the Bible said people were selling people's souls. But the real world would probably have a little slavery. But I've not been in the real world. I've been here in the realm of blasphemy. You feel me? The demonic realm. You feel me? I've been in the demonic world. You feel me? I've been in the demonic world. That's why people used to see me in jail. They used to go back. You feel me? But they used to go back to the world. When I leave, they give me a fake example of America. Like everything is going good. And there's only a little bit of chaos out there. Oh, everything is so good. They try to act like everything is so good, so perfect. There's no trouble. Don't worry, don't bother yourself. Nothing is happening. Go to school, get a job, work. Go to school, get a job, work. I just looked at them like, okay, whatever you say, man, whatever you say, sir. You know, they did all that stuff, selling people straight for money, and now they're about to be enslaved. It's sad, like, well, go, they want to say, then they're going to be my next topic. What goes around comes around, boy. What goes around comes around, boy. Now I see that shit, boy. You feel me, boy? For them, they were selling people for slaves, using people for money. You feel me? And then they try to use me Cause I got famous. Feel me? I got real famous. So they want to use me and use me up and use me for money, to make money off me, to sit back and enjoy the money while I suffer, while they recognize me as a mental health patient, while they call me mental health, and they use all my money and spend all my money, and I'm bringing them money. You feel me? They taxing everybody, using everybody, hiding me around, using everybody. Then when I wanna go somewhere, then when they wanna take me somewhere, they take me there, and I go to the real world, and then I come back. Man, that shit is trash. But I don't want to argue with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? This what they did. Yeah, man, there was no slavery, man. Family, Solomon didn't have slavery. Family, these people did not live as slaves. Solomon did not have these people live as slavery. If you're not there was no slavery in the time of Solomon. So they sold people for souls. They were selling souls, like the Bible said. In the time of these men Jesus, because these men just found the spirits. Because the book of the Testament of Solomon said they found the spirits. They went to they went to the trench and got the spirits and opened up the jar, and they jumped in and jumped into the statue, and they started worshiping the statue. Because they created a statue for them and started worshiping the statue. They started worshiping the statue, Jesus as God. They got the spirits. So no matter what, they were ruling. Because the key thing is Solomon ruled with spirits. So whoever had the spirits were ruling. They were ruling. So this man and Jesus were ruling. They've been ruling ever since. That's why nothing ever happens to this man of Jesus. No matter what they do, they might rape somebody, do everything, they get a slap on the wrist, and they move on with their life. You feel me? Anybody else do that stuff, they go to jail. You feel me? They were ruling, they've been ruling. And that's what I'm telling them. It does not matter to me, man. I don't care. I don't care. But I don't care. All I'm happy about is your time is up, and it's time to move forward in a new perspective, in a new direction. That's what I'm thinking about. That was on my mind. My reign. How will my reign be? My wife. Me having my child, my wife. Angel. Sunshine Angel. You feel me? That's what's on my mind. For my children I had. You feel me? You feel everybody seen my children I've had before this time. So, feel me? So y'all had me running and hiding my children. You feel me? Ruling. That's what's on my mind. My rule. How my rule will be. You feel me? Like, you had your chance and you blew it. And you did fuck shit. But that was a secret power of lawlessness. But I gotta talk about that one too. The secret power of lawlessness. That was the secret power of lawlessness. You feel me? The secret power of lawlessness was the evil thing, was the things you do lawlessly. Because you were lawless. You had angels. You had demons. Y'all were lawless. You did lawless deeds. You did lawless things. You enslaved people. You did deeds. You enslaved the world. You tried to enslave me, a king. Trying to deceive me. Trying to force me to do what you want. But it didn't turn out like that. I tricked you. So that was y'all. You got when I bugged when I was young. You feel me? And you got any work. You got did not bug me. You feel me? Since I was young. Until it's time for judgment. Till judgment came. And boom. I brought in judgment. I started talking my shit. I switched on y'all niggas. Be blessed.